In the city of Cyprus, during the year 300 BC, there resided an exceptionally affluent merchant named Zeno. While journeying from Phoenicia to Piraeus, his vessel foundered, submerging all his merchandise. Due to this solitary occurrence, an event entirely beyond Zeno's or any human's influence, this immensely prosperous individual abruptly descended into destitution. Envision yourself as Zeno. How might you respond to witnessing your life's labor obliterated by nature's sheer force? What constitutes the appropriate reaction? Might you experience rage, sorrow? Could you perceive life as having deceived you? For the majority, such reactions would be natural, yet not for Zeno, the progenitor of Stoicism. A minor alteration endures perpetually, and a slight shift in perspective can trigger profound, cascading transformations. The essence of Stoicism epitomizes acceptance and equanimity. Having studied Socrates and other eminent philosophers, Zeno formulated and propagated Stoicism. Per Zeno, while dominion over external events eludes us, we command our responses to them, a power we must wield masterfully. Instead of lamenting misfortune, here, sunk in wares, Zeno concentrated on preserving composure, remaining tranquil and detached despite calamity. Presently, many mistakenly perceive Stoics as impervious individuals who eschew emotional extremes, raging fits, or anxious moods. Yet Stoicism's original conception transcended this. Beyond characterizing the unemotional, it was a holistic worldview, a life philosophy enduring centuries. Stoic principles remain applicable today as millennia prior, yielding undiminished benefits. It enables processing negative emotions from adverse experiences, transmuting them into insights that forge a singular worldview. Perspective is paramount. Divergent experiences beget divergent perspectives. Since Stoics convened, debated, and taught publicly, their tenets permeated society. They deemed Stoicism universally beneficial, hence saw no merit in confining knowledge to schools or palaces. Consequently, all, from slaves to emperors, embraced Stoicism. Prominent Stoics include Epictetus, meaning acquired, reflecting his enslavement; Seneca, a distinguished statesman; and Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor among history's most potent figures. Early Stoics practiced their creed, rejecting segregation and championing equality. They coined cosmopolitan, literally, citizen of the world. Today, this term evokes diverse metropolises like New York or Dubai, embodying the unity Stoics espoused. At Stoicism's inception, philosophy was barred to women, yet Stoics vehemently dissented. Musonius Rufus, Epictetus's mentor, declared, "Eagerness for virtue dwells not solely in men, but women too. Women equally revere noble deeds and shun their opposites. Why then should philosophy, pursuing the good life, befit men alone?" Despite prevailing norms, women freely studied Stoicism. Why do multitudes adopt Stoicism? In a capricious world, emotions often obstruct reason. We grieve not misfortune itself, but its unexpectedness. Rain benefits crops, livestock, and climate, yet caught umbrellaless, it vexes. Why then do we not weep? Because rain's inevitability conditions us, uncontrollable yet transient. Stoicism teaches to anticipate all conceivable misfortunes, envision the direst outcome, and find solace in its possibility. A core Stoic exercise is voluntary discomfort, cultivating gratitude, sleep on kitchen floors, substitute cold showers for hot, sustain days on potatoes. This fortifies resilience. With proper mindset, survival, even flourishing, follows adversity. Enduring discomfort mentally armors against future trials. Amid today's relentless consumerism, where ads insinuate happiness demands possessions, appearance, or wealth, Stoicism's message is vital. We enter life ignorant, learning from home, school, and observation. Often, these sources conflict. Must we internalize all? Doing so breeds unrealistic expectations, culminating in disillusionment. this is no existence. Instead, focus on self-improvement for its own sake. Pursue actions intrinsically, eschewing extrinsic attachments that invite disappointment. We frequently seek to fill voids externally, luxury cars, mansions, even families, valuing status over substance. Stoicism warns, such reliance places happiness in fallible externals. Cars break, disasters raise cities, divorces proliferate. Even free things exact costs, physical and mental space. Seneca wrote, "Learning to live with less creates space for what truly matters. Happiness must root in intrinsic human worth, not possessions. Choose equanimity amid life's tempests. Ultimately, we control little externally, but wholly command our reactions." This is the dichotomy of control, Stoicism's cornerstone. Epictetus stated, "Life's chief task is distinguishing externals, beyond control, from choices within control." Stoics urge deriving value from controllable domains, not uncontrollable ones. Ambition is virtuous, but collapsing when thwarted is futile. Creating YouTube videos is simpler than ruling Rome, yet still arduous. Conceive ideas, often discarded. Research, script, film, edit, thumbnail design, and title before uploading. Until that click, control is yours. Afterward, the algorithm reigns. Many gauge success by views, subscribers, metrics largely beyond control. Stoics counsel judging effort, not outcomes. Trust the process. Living minimally liberates from self-forged societal shackles. Consider an employee laboring 6 months for a promotion. Presenting his performance review, his boss declines. He concludes ineptitude, ignoring alternatives, the boss's mood, the superior candidate, or company losses. Unaware, he desponds. Had he valued his report's excellence and persisted, happiness might prevail. With perspective, his goal is deferred, not defeated. This cognitive reframing is crucial. True Stoics measure success not by wealth, but by contentment without it. Stoicism's 4 cardinal virtues are wisdom, distinguishing internal from external, choosing responses. Viktor Frankl noted, "Between stimulus and response lies a space. In it resides our power to choose." Courage, persist and resist. Temperance, moderation, achieving more with less. While billionaires vie for riches, Stoics deem wealth's limit the essential and sufficient. Justice, the supreme virtue. Harm none, for we exist for mutual good, not self-interest. Nelson Mandela, imprisoned 27 years for anti-apartheid activism, studied Marcus Aurelius. Upon release and election as South Africa's president, he forgave oppressors, embodying Stoicism. Urging unity over vengeance, he stressed, "The past is uncontrollable. Only forward motion builds nations." Modern therapies like rational emotive behavioral therapy, REBT, and logotherapy stem from Stoicism. REBT identifies illogical thoughts fueling distress, replacing them with rational beliefs. Logotherapy asserts meaning drives humanity. Even in darkness, purpose spawns joy. This, however, demands cognitive rewiring, a gradual out with old, in with new. To resolve discontent, practice self-worth. Redefining value around controllables liberates from fixating on uncontrollables, fostering fulfillment. Stoicism navigates storms toward serenity, and should our ship sink, we drown content, having lived well, if not long. For remember, all things end.